Hello everyone, welcome to 3D sessions. Today we are going to make a stylized tree in Blender 3.4 using particle system. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe to get more content like this.
Now let's start modeling. We will create tree trunk using the add-on. To enable the add-on, go to Edit, Preferences and type Tree and check the sapling tree, and now click on the cube, delete that, Shift A, curve and click on the sapling tree. Now click here in the setting, select the branch splitting, make the base split 0 and branches make 10. And here this is make curve resolution make 4, and now this is fine. Now click on the tree, and this tree is a curve and we will convert it to mesh. So select the tree, go to object, convert and click on the mesh. Now if you press tab, you can see it is converted to mesh. Now add the UV sphere, Shift A, mesh and UV sphere. We'll set UV sphere to the all branches, Shift D, make it little small. Now spheres are arranged on the tree trunk and we will use the spheres to make leaves. Now let's deform the spheres. Select one sphere and we'll scale it to Z axis as Z and make it very thin. Now press tab for the edit mode. Press O for the proportional editing. Now select any one vertex, press G and give a random shape. Same here for this one also. Now all the spheres are deformed and let's rotate those. Here it looks very empty, so let's put one here, Shift D and place it, adjust it. Now I think this is fine, and now let's make the leaves. To create the leaves, we will use the image we made in the Photoshop. If you want to learn how to do this, you can refer our video how to create leaves in Photoshop. The link is in the description box. So we will import the image in the Blender. For that, Shift A, image, and image is plain, and select the image. Import as plain. Now press Z and material preview so we can see the image. Now this is our image which we made in the Photoshop. Now select any one sphere, and using particle system we will make the leaves in that. Select the particle system, press plus button and add the particle system. Make it hair, select the hair, check the advance. Now make the, in the emission, number make the 100 and hair length make it 1 and segment reduce it to 2. Click on the render and in the drop down select the object, and now select with the dropper, select this object. Now you can see here. So if we increase the scale, we can see the leaves. Now check the rotation and make it normal and increase the randomize. I think increase the number here to 300 and increase the scale also. Adjust the settings according to you. Now I think this is fine. Now we will copy this particle system on other sphere. So select the sphere which has no particle system and then select the sphere with the particle system, and in the particle properties click on the drop down arrow and copy active to selected objects. So now on the other sphere also we have the particle system, and now you can see here if we change the number, if any change we do, it changes in the both. So for that, to solve that, to make it separate, click on this 2 number, click to make a single user copy. So click on that. So now both are different. If we change this, it will not affect to the other one. So now same way we will do it for others also. Select this one. Now here this sphere is small, so we will reduce the number. Same way do it for others. We added particle system to all spheres, and now let's convert this leaves in a mesh. Select the sphere and go to modifiers properties and make instance real. So now we have 300 leaves. So we'll make one collection for that. Press M, new collection, give a name, leaf 1 and OK. Now this all 300 leaf we will make one object. For that press Ctrl J to join them. It will take little time to join. Now after joining all these leaves, you can see it becomes a very weird, terrible thing. It happened because here all 300 objects are linked with each other, and to make them individual object, we need to break link between them and make a single user. So for that, now let's do first the Ctrl Z. To solve these things, go to Object, Relations, make single user and object and data. Now if we join them, Ctrl J, it comes a proper mesh. So it becomes one object. Now same thing we will do for the other. Select the sphere, go to Modifier tab, apply that. Now make a collection, new collection, leaf 2. Now this all are selected. Go to Object, Relations, Single User, Object and Data. And now Ctrl J. It will take little time to join. I converted all the particle system into mesh and joined the all leaves, and here you can see I saved with the different names. Now we will delete all the spheres. Now select all 8 spheres and delete. So now we don't have any sphere here and only the leaves are there. Now select all the leaves and press Ctrl J to join them. So now we have only one object for the all leaves. Now our tree is ready here. Now let's create some background around the tree. For that, Shift A, Mesh and Ecosphere. Scale it to S and Y axis. So for that, S, Shift and Z. And scale it little big. Now go to Sculpt mode and select the Grab. Increase the radius and grab here some random I think this is fine. Now go to object mode, select the ecosphere and scale it to Z as Z and make it little small. This is fine. Now let's put some stones around that. If you want to learn how to create stone, you can refer our video and link is in the description. Let's create some grass near the tree. Shift A, Mesh and Plane. Rotate it RX90. Scale it small as Z. Tab and Ctrl R. Give the solidify modifier. And apply. Subdivision surface. 2. Right click, shade smooth, and let's add. Now select the bottom vertices, shift S and cursor to selected. Now right click, set origin and origin to 3D cursor, shift D, R, Z, 60. Select all grass. And Ctrl J to join them. Shift D, move it and rotate. Scale it down. Now I think this is enough. Press Z and material view. Now let's set the camera. Press 0. Select the camera. Press N. View. Camera to view. And resolution, make it square. Now this is fine. Uncheck the camera to view. Now let's set the light. Press Z and render. Select the light. So we make it to area light. Now I set the lights. This light is sun and it is little bit yellow color and the strength is 8. Now this is area light and the color is blue. Power is 200 watt and the shape is square. And here this light is again an area light with the 400 watt and the white color. And the shape is disc. So now from the top it is this way. From the front view, these are the angles of the lights and this is camera view. Now let's give material to the trunk and other objects. Select the trunk and go to material properties. Add the material. Give a name trunk. Add the hex code. It looks very dark. Let's make it little light. Now select the stone, add and write the stone, enter the hex code in the base color, same color here. Select both, Ctrl L and link material. Now for the grass, add the material, grass, base color, hex code and enter. Link the material. Now for the top vertices, go to the solid mode, X-ray mode and select the top faces. Give a material name, ground and enter the hex code. Now press Ctrl I to inverse the selection and enter the new, name the soil and assign it. Give the code. So now it's done. I did some changes in the light. I changed the angles of the light and sun, so you can see this thing. Now for the trunk, I feel it's very thin. Let's make it little thick. Press Z and go solid mode and press tab for the edit mode 2 and select the edge loop. Press O to proportional editing and press S Shift Z. Now this is fine. Go to material view, yes, and Z and render view. Now let's do the render settings. Go to the render properties, select the cycles, max samples, make it 700. Denoise and color management. Select the medium to high contrast. It's too much. Yes, this is fine. Now go to render and render image. Our render is done and now let's save the image. Go to image, save as, and we'll save as the PNG. Tree.png, save as.